Om Shanti. Today, Bapdada is seeing the specialities of discernment and recognition of each holy swan. Like the swan that discerns pearls from stones and chooses the pearls, in order to imbibe this knowledge, you need the powers to recognize, decide, and adopt. Through knowledge, you recognize yourself, time, your Brahman family, and your elevated task. After discerning this, you adopt this Brahman life. You discerned that this is the same unlimited Father of the previous cycle, and you are an elevated soul of the previous cycle who has a right. Some souls say, "This is very good," but because they neither have recognition of the Father nor the power of discernment, they cannot decide what they have to do, and so cannot adopt this Brahman life. They do not consider pearls, that is purity, to be distinct from pebbles, that is impurity, and so they do not have the power to imbibe purity. Let there be success in your service, your timetable, relationships, and connections throughout the whole day, and let others experience success in their relationships with you. The basis of success in service through your mind, words, and actions are the powers of discernment and decision-making. If your power of discernment is sharp at the time when a soul needs cooperation or love, you would achieve success in that relationship. If there isn't discernment and you give according to your own way, there won't be contentment. In simple words, recognize each one's pulse. How much power to imbibe does that soul have at that moment? What is the atmosphere like? What is the mood of the soul? If you keep giving a dose of knowledge to a weak soul who does not have the power to imbibe, he will be in a turmoil and try to prove himself right. You may do it with good intention, but your lack of discernment and judgment will not bring success, no matter how much effort you put in. You can give 36 varieties of food to someone who is thirsty, but he will only be satisfied with a drop of water. Whether you are serving souls who don't have knowledge or your service companions, the basis of success is discerning the stage and interest of each soul. If your power to discern is accurate and elevated, your decision will also be accurate, and then whatever you give, the soul will have the power to imbibe. When you check your power of discernment throughout the whole day and see where there is a need for correction and addition, the divine intellect will automatically make that correction. But when you are under the influences of time, circumstances, company, and the dictates of your own mind, it's only when that influence lessens that you realize that you should have made a correction or addition, and so your account is not completely clean. This is why it is said that the philosophy of karma is extremely deep. The special attention you now have to pay is to turn anything ordinary into something special. Om Shanti.